Everyone, my name is Chris and I'm back with another reading for you guys, and today we're going to look at who is asking you out on a date next. This is pretty much the most viewed topic like ever on this channel, so I thought let's have a look again because it's been quite a while since we looked into this topic and I know you guys are interested, so why not do it again? As you see guys, like I don't look into the future too far ahead. I only look into like the next couple of months or so, max like 3 months. Unless we like specifically have the intention of looking into like the next 6 months, but like I wouldn't really look into anything further than that anyway. So yeah, because the energies are always evolving, they're always moving, they're all happening at the same time. We all have free will, we can change everything at any given moment as well. So, and when it comes to dealing with other people can also change their mind at any given moment as well. So, yeah, as always, guys, take these readings with a pinch of salt. It's just a bit of fun. It's for entertainment purposes only, well, allegedly and legally speaking. But of course, not every single reading on YouTube that you come across is going to resonate with you. So, as always, take what resonates and please leave the rest for somebody else. And if I am describing a person that you wouldn't want to go out with, that is not your kind of person, that you don't find them, interesting or whatever, then again, just leave it. Also, if somebody asks you out, you don't have to say yes. It's fine. You are allowed to say no. Just because I know like people in the comments sometimes like, I would never go out with a person like that. Like they're like too meek or whatever, and it's like everybody's on their own journey. Also, everybody, like the people that I'm tuning in as well, most of them, well, they do deserve love as well, and they do deserve good things happening to them as well, unless I specifically like tap into an energy that's very dark and that they need to work on themselves a lot before they can move forward like love with other people. But yeah, just use your discernment, use your common sense. You don't have to take everything as gospel as well. So yeah, guys, today and tomorrow, this weekend in general, is a good day, good weekend, because it's Solita's birthday. For those of you who don't know, so this is my pet hamster. He's very cute. And it's his first birthday on the 6th of July. So we're gonna have a little celebration. I got him like teeny tiny birthday candles. Obviously, can't blow them out or anything. Jesus, I feel like pets' birthdays are more for the owners than they are for the actual animals. But so this is getting some treats today, so he's gonna be over the moon. He's gonna be happy regardless, but yeah, he's actually gonna lose his mind over getting like a whole strawberry to himself. Because normally he just gets like a lick, or like a small bite, because he can't really eat much sweets, because all dwarf hamsters are pretty much like pre-diabetic, so you can't really give them any like sugary things, even if it's fruits. But yeah, today will be an exception. But anyway, let's go on to the pop picking section. Good vibes all around. So I've got 4 piles for you guys to choose from. If you need more time, there will be a little clip at the end of it for you guys to take time to pause the video for an overhead shot. But yeah, this is pile number 1. You guys have this piece of Murano glass. I really like using Murano glass for pile picking. I don't know why. It's just good vibes because it comes from Italy, this island near Venice. That's the only place where you can find Murano glass in the world. And yeah, it's just really good energy. So this is pile number 1. Pile number 2's, it will be this piece of Murano glass here. Pile number 2. Pile number 3's, it will be this blue piece of Murano glass. And pile number 4's, it will be this little tear sphere-shaped piece. So this is pile number 4. So if you need more time, I will include the overhead shot now. I will see you in your reading. Alright, hi pile number 1. So it shows this piece of Murano glass. This is your pile. So let's see, who is asking you out on a date next? Again, guys, I'm not looking too far into the future because energy is fluid. The way time works is not really the way we think in general. So yeah, and we have infinite possibilities of choices that alter basically how reality shifts and moves and which timeline we're on, and every little choice that we make splits. So yeah, that there's a lot going on to it. Hopefully one day we will get scientific explanation for all of it. But yeah, for now, all we can do is trust the way we experience the world, right? But yeah, basically time, it moves in different speeds. It kind of is all happening at the same time. I don't know why I started going on this like quantum mechanics kind of mini rant / explanation for you guys. Obviously, I'm not a scientist. Obviously, like, I'm not a quantum physicist, but maybe one day we can, like I said, we can have more information on the universe and how everything kind of works. It's just there isn't enough evidence that we have the technology to prove certain things, and most specifically to replicate it in a lab, right? Or with mathematics, because it's all mathematics anyway, in the reality. But yeah, I don't know, maybe you're interested in quantum mechanics yourself. Maybe you're quite skeptical when it comes to tarot readings on YouTube, which is fair enough. I mean, again, none of this is proven. None of this has any like tangible proof that it exists or doesn't exist. The way I look at it, guys, like, it doesn't really matter if we believe in certain things or we don't believe in certain things. Like, the universe works the way it works. All we know is that we know nothing as of today. And I like the way Morg Official talks on his YouTube channel. Oh, he's got podcasts on Spotify now, I think, as well. But the way he talks about everything is, it's like a lot of these messages that we receive as like psychics, and the way we, like, our brains kind of process information, a lot of it is in symbolism. So we will receive certain symbols like in our dreams or in our, even waking states, and it's important not to take everything super literally as well. All right, guys, let's just go into it. Let's see what we have for you. Oh. So we got heart center with watermelon tourmaline. So number 43. So you could be 43 years old. You could be 34 years old. You could be life path number 7. You could be born on the 3rd, 4th, or 7th of any month, or March, April, or July. July could be significant if you're watching this in real time, or March or April as well if you're watching this later on or at another time after this video has been uploaded. Those months are significant for like who's gonna ask you out next on a date. I don't know, like, I'm seeing the word heart center here, guys, and it's interesting. It's a positive thing to read. but there's something missing. So I don't know if that's how you feel, like you feel like there's something missing in your life or in your energy, or that there's a gap some way, or this person feels like that there's something missing, or they might be presenting that they're this really, really wholesome person, but there's something missing. There's some work they haven't done on themselves. I'm feeling, because normally if I encounter an energy with a very hard base space, with a very open heart chakra, everything's like aligned and genuine, it feels different. Here, I'm looking at it and I'm not feeling anything. I don't know, man. Maybe also some of you could start struggling. They're saying maybe some of you could start struggling with um, these feelings of numbness. Why did they use start struggling? Maybe you're about to, and this, or you recently have started experiencing these like numb periods, and that could be indicative of, you know, further mental health struggles that you're going through, or you have been going through throughout your life. If so, of course, see somebody about that. There are professionals out there that can help you, because actually, when it comes to depression, for example, a lot of us who have experienced depression don't really feel anything, you know, because it's a misconception, where people think that if you're depressed, you're always really sad, or you're always feeling certain feelings. A lot of the times, people who experience depression, they don't feel anything, they feel numb. So they're not really enjoying the things they used to enjoy. We're not really, you know, wanting, you know, we don't really get excited about the things we used to get excited about. But it doesn't necessarily mean we go through every single day feeling sad. There's this numbness to it. For a lot of us, not all of us, of course. Some people generally feel sad as well. It's just there's different ways to experience mental health struggles when it comes to depression and other mental health struggles as well. So that's something to keep in mind. But also, I could be tapping into this person's energy, not just your own. Maybe this person feels numb inside. Maybe they feel like if they fill that void with love, somebody to hang out with, somebody to give them attention, it will go away. But newsflash, it won't. So let's have a look what else we've got here. Okay, so we've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love yourself first. Learning to love yourself. Again, guys, flip this as it resonates. If you feel this numbness, if you feel this lack or this gap in your heart, then this is for you. If you don't, and if you feel fairly healthy, then this is to do with this person. This person needs to really, really practice self-love and open this heart center of theirs. Again, if this is for you, that's what you need to practice. Loving yourself, showing yourself love, and appreciating yourself. It also says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And of course, it starts with self-love. Self-respect starts with self-love. That's what they're saying. We've got giving money. This person, they think that they need to offer material wealth or some sort of gifts, or anyway, like contribute materially, financially to a connection to be of value, to be considered valuable, to be considered lovable. When I'm saying that, my throat is fine, guys. I'm not sick or anything, but my throat is closing out. My throat chakra is closing out. This is a hard truth for somebody. Because this is all subconscious, you know, like this is nothing that you or this person, again, like I feel like this is I'm tapping into masculine energy here. So if you are the masculine watching this most likely I'm talking about you. If you're the feminine watching this, I'm feeling that this is about a masculine that I'm talking about with this money card and giving money card. And this need to learn how to love themselves, love yourself first before you love anybody else. You know how RuPaul says it. If you don't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anybody else, right? We've got trickster. We've got light attribute with transcending conventions, toughness, and predictable behavior, with shadow attribute being manipulating others through duplicity. So for me, this is presenting yourself as everything's fine, that you're super open, that you're super like, your heart is super open, you're really available emotionally, you're really this and that, but deep down, you don't feel like you have anything to offer apart from your finances. Again, talking about this masculine energy here, not you specifically. If you're the feminine watching. And it results in manipulation in a way, because then you're not really presenting your truest, deepest self to other people. You're presenting as someone you're not. But again, this is not, I don't feel like this is bad intentions. I feel like this person, they really, whoever needs to hear this, they really need to just learn how to love themselves and to find ways to feel worthy and work through that trauma that they've been through that got them here to begin with. Got Venus, beloved, 21. So somebody could be 21 years old in this connection, or this, you know, this, I don't know what this is, some sort of a connection regardless, right? But Venus is all about love, guys. Venus is all like the planet of love, literally. So this person, they do have romantic intentions towards you. I think they are able to envision what it could be like. And heck, maybe you have romantic intentions towards this person. Maybe it's somebody that you are crushing on as well. Because there's some sort of mutual energy here. I'm just seeing beyond the surface here. I'm just seeing beyond what is presented to you. There's a lot going on beyond the surface, guys. You could be life path number 3, or this person could be, somebody could also be born on the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd of any month, or those months. So January, February, or March. Again, those months could be significant for some of you. So far we have literally January, February, March, April, and then July. Some of you could have met in one of those months as well. Let's get you a tea leaf card as well. Again, guys, I'm not feeling like anybody's a bad person here. I'm just feeling somebody that's hurt and that hasn't done the work yet. And a lot of this is under the surface. They aren't conscious of this yet. Because I'm seeing one thing being presented, but I'm feeling something completely different. I'm feeling this insecurity, this feeling of unworthiness. It's got ant, work, achievement, success. So this person, they are really successful. They do really well at work. They could have money as well. Like I said, giving money and contributing financially could be this, like, could be end all be all this when it comes to this person, this masculine I'm tapping into. Most of you watching will be feminines anyway. They really pride themselves in their work, their achievements, and a lot of their self-worth lies on that. So they don't really think that they are like of value other than what they can offer financially. and their like status in society as well, which is superficial at the end of the day. Because what happens if all that gets taken away? Because all of that, anything material that we have in this life, can be taken away from us at any given moment in time. What we have, though, is our skills, our mindset, our self-worth, our self-respect, our values. Those things can never be taken away from us. So this person needs to work more on those things that can never be taken away from them, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we've got cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. So your spirit guides are saying that you are protected here. They're not gonna let this connection go any further than it has to, for you to see this person's kind of the set insecurities that we were talking about before. Something will be revealed to you here. Of course, trust your intuition, but there's more to that. There's more than just your intuition. Your intuition will be whispering. Remember, it always whispers and never yells. But it will, something will be revealed to you about this person. So we've got weeping willow, family sorrow. So this person has had a rough family life growing up, and that has contributed to why they are the way they are today. And tortoise, I can never pronounce this. I'll just say turtle. But tortoise, got slowly but surely getting ahead. So it's not to say that this person hasn't done any work on themselves. They have done some work. There's just still a lot of subconscious, under the surface things that they need to work through before they'll be ready to be in a committed, long-term, divinely guided, divinely fulfilled connection. We've got firecracker with excitement. So this person will, when they invite you basically on the next date, it will be something exciting. It will be some like I'm seeing activities like axe throwing, like bowling. Insert activity here. It doesn't have to be indoors. It can be outdoors as well. And again, we have March here, so March is very significant. This person could be, this masculine could be older than the feminine as well, they're saying. So let's see what the tarot has to say. By the way, nobody's saying, like, obviously I've described a lot of the things that are going on under the surface that that this person will never tell you, right? So they're not saying like, don't go out with this person, you'll be like this and this happens. I'm not feeling a lot of warning from this. I'm kind of just saying, I'm just stating how it really is. This person is insecure. That's what I'm saying to you guys. And that this person needs to put in more work on themselves because they haven't put enough work on themselves. Not to say they haven't put any, excuse me, now I have hiccups. Not to say they haven't had any work. They haven't put any work in, but there's just still more that needs to be done with this person. We've got strength. And the cards are coming out really slowly as well. So yeah, very, very slow progress when it comes to this person's emotional journey in this world, in this life. We've got Ace of Swords. So there is communication. This person is going to reach out to you. But also, like I said, something is going to be revealed to you about this person that will provide clarity. And again, the strength card, you see, it all talks about making friends with your inner demons, taming that inner lion, that inner beast. But again, this is all symbolic, guys. This is all symbolism. I'm not saying this person has an inner beast. I'm just saying that we all have a light and a shadow side, and we need to integrate them both in order to live a balanced life. So with the Four of Wands, you might be invited to some sort of celebration, like I said, some sort of exciting activity, exciting event, where it will be a good time. There will be like proper celebration. This is going to be a blast, guys. So I don't know. might, like, I don't know, it's up to you if you want to go or not, but it sounds fun. Oh god, my knees. Okay, so we got 10 of Wands here as well. So this person is a very busy person. They have a lot of responsibilities. Like I said, they probably are like higher up in society. They have a good job. They have a lot of money, and obviously they have to put a lot of work in order to achieve that. And they could be on the workaholic side as well. I've got Temperance. There's a need for balance. Strong Sagittarius placements as well. They could have their Venus in Sagittarius, or their Venus sign could be significant here. Strong Leo placements as well, so very strong fire signs, guys. So yeah, definitely like a huge sign for you is that this person is going to ask you to go somewhere really fun. So it could be a party, an event, a fun activity that's quite unusual. Like I said, like axe throwing, or I don't know, like bouldering or something like that. You wouldn't, it's not like your go-to date idea kind of thing. Or like I said, if it's like a party, then it's like a proper celebration. Like, I don't know, they're a launch party of some sort for like a new place, a new restaurant in town, or something to do with their work, like a work event, but it's like fun, you know. It's one of those like open bar kind of situations. Open bar, open restaurant, open everything. You can have all you want, basically. You can drink and eat all you want. You can dance. You can have a good time. Got 6 of Pentacles, and I've got the 5 of Cups here. Yeah. So yeah, this person is going to show you generosity, for sure. This is going to be the type of situation where you don't have to pay for anything. They'll be, you know, like, oh, I'll book everything. I'll plan everything. Because like I said, this person puts a lot of importance on them kind of providing financially and materially. They take a lot of pride in that. I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. Because obviously before I framed it in a more negative way. There's nothing wrong with showing generosity to people, being generous. Again, if you want to be the provider, be the provider. But like I said, we still have this 5 of Cups here underneath the surface. Because now we're on to the second line, and this is more like underneath the surface energies. Okay, so this came out in reverse. I'm going to take it in reverse. So 5 of Cups and Death in reverse. So the transformation is not yet complete. There's more work to be done for them. They're basically like, your spirit guides are just being real with you, because I do feel like you will be into this person. I feel like you're attracted to, you know, what they have to offer. They present themselves well. They will even present themselves as quite emotionally available. But again, like, there is some sort of a situation that will happen. You will see some sort of signs. Maybe you'll have a minor disagreement about something, where you express your opinion about something, and then, you know, they disagree, and the way they react to it, you'll be like, whoa, wait a second. This wasn't even that deep. Why, you know? But at the same time, like, I feel like you are into them as well. There's some sort of like, so they want to get married one day, and like I said, this is a person who presents themselves as quite like societally mainstream, societally traditional. And they want to get married, they want to have a family, and they might even express that to you as well. Not necessarily that they want to get married to you or anything, but that they want that in general. Yeah, they lay awake at night, and they have all these anxious thoughts racing through their mind. They're saying, your spirit guides and theirs, they're all saying that they basically need time. They need time to go through certain cycles still, and to do the healing. What, Page of Cups. So this is, again, this is your, you know, love offer, that asking out on a date part. I think like this will be a clear asking out, because sometimes, you know, the way nowadays in our society, the way it works, especially if you live in the Western world, like I do, because I live in Scotland and the UK, um, the way they approach dating is very in a roundabout way, where sometimes you don't even know, well, is this person actually interested or not? Because they asked me out for, not ask me out, but ask me to meet for a coffee. Is this a date or not? Like sometimes, you don't know whether it's like a full blown date or not. But with this person, you'll know that this is like a romantic situation, that they're asking out on a date. Sorry, I need to move. That this is definitely a date, that they're asking you out on a date, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So at least they're making their intentions clear. I mean, they'll be coming through as a Hierophant, so very traditional. I would say like very traditional way of asking out on a date. Very, like I said, traditional values where they will have to pay for a date. They won't let you. Um, they will like open the door. They will do all these things. You accept them to go on a date with them is all good. They're saying there's no, like I said, you'll have fun. So there's no harm in going, but be mindful of the fact that this masculine has been hurt by the patriarchy a lot. They've been brought up in a way where he doesn't show emotions that much. He could be quite stoic in the way he presents himself, but at the same time, he presents himself as quite open emotionally. But when it comes to any like more serious topics, you will see them kind of shutting down. This is what I mean, because I understand I just said a very contradictory thing here. So when basically when you're having a good time, when you're laughing, when you're talking about light subjects, they will actually appear really like animated and open. But the moment, like I said, if you have like a disagreement on a topic or something, you will see them shutting down. So this is a sign to look out for, they're saying. And actually actually meeting them, they're saying, might be beneficial for you, because it might shatter any illusions you may have about this connection. Because the transformation is not yet complete with this person. They need to go within, they need to go hermit, like I said. Again, this could be a mirrored connection. You will know if you're in a similar position. You will know that you feel a bit numb deep down. So if that part resonates with you, then this is just a call for somebody, like one or two people out there, the feminines watching. Because if you're the masculine, I was just talking about you this whole time. Like the masculine is asking the feminine out, but this is like a call for the masculine. Like, hey, maybe go to therapy, or like do work on yourself, whatever works for you. But if you're the feminine, one or two of you watching, like I said, might also struggle with maybe depression or this feeling of numbness, this feeling of lack, that you should also put some work into. But most of you, this is not. For most of you here, I don't see that's the case. Most of you are coming through as quite this, embodying this Venus energy for me, embodying this open heart space. Okay, so this is all that I have from a pile number ones. I'm sorry it wasn't like a super positive message. But yeah, this is who's asking out next. What you do with this information is up to you. What you choose to, how you choose to proceed, it's up to you. Everybody's on their own journey. And again, if you wouldn't want to go out with this person, you don't have to. It's fine. You have free will. You have your agency over your life, and nobody can tell you otherwise, especially not a random lady on the internet. So yeah, just take what resonates, guys. Leave the rest. If this group didn't resonate, then just pick something else. Watch another reading. It's all good. No worries at all. And if it did resonate, let me know in the comments, because it does sound like some of you, will resonate with this. So, because like I said, it sounded quite mutual there. So yeah, if you like my vibe, please actually comment and subscribe. Everything and anything up to channel girl. I really appreciate you all, especially with subscribes, and I'm so humbled with all the support, with everything going on um, in this channel, and yeah, I love you guys so much. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below if you feel like it. And if you would like a personal reading from me, then you can just head to the description box down below. There's more information on that. So I hope you have a lovely day whenever you're watching, or night, and I will see you in another reading. Bye guys. Hi, pile number 2. So I chose this piece of Murano glass. This is your pile. Very different energies immediately. To pile number 1. So let's see what you got. So you got self-love, number 4. So you could be life path number 4. You could be born in the month of April or the 4th of any month. You could be seeing a lot of zeros recently, which indicates a brand new start. Indicates like an end to a cycle and a beginning to a new one. So for this group, I'm tapping in immediately of very heart-based people, very, like, your heart chakra is super open, and the person that's gonna ask you out, their heart chakra is really open as well. It feels very wholesome here, guys. Very intuitive pile as well. So you feel that something is coming soon, you just don't know what or when. So this is a confirmation, hopefully, for some of you. And this is cobalt or calcite, so maybe that's a crystal that you're drawn to, or calcite in general. It could be beneficial to work with for you. But yeah, very lovely energy. I'm feeling good things are coming for this pile. Good things are coming, not just you getting asked out on a date, but like actually, like, genuinely good things are coming, because you have self-respect, you put love into yourself, into those you love as well, and you're being rewarded for that, because all I'm hearing is abundance, abundance, abundance. Okay, so we got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So I'm feeling like you're manifesting somebody new into your life, and you have like a idea of what you want, what you're looking for, what kind of person you'd be compatible with. And this is a confirmation that it's finally coming in. And it will be in the form of you being asked on a date. So we've got love triangle, third party, multiple lovers choices. I'll put this to the side. We'll have a look. And then we also have Ceres with nurture, number 29. So you could be 29 years old. This person could be 29 years old. We also have number 11. So it could be life path number 11. Some of you could be born on the 11th of any month. Some of you could be born in the month of November, as well as February or September. But this person has the intention of nurturing this connection. And you are in this Empress energy at this moment in time, they're saying. Could be also life path number 2. Some of you are this person. The number 11 is also the number of soulmates. So this is a high level soulmate, they're saying. Okay, so far so good. We'll see. We've got healer. Light attributes are passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. With shadow attributes being taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. So you are a very healing presence. I think you heal people without even knowing it. A lot of people feel much better after interacting with you. And this person is no different to you. They're also a very healing presence, and they will bring healing into your life. Now, this love triangle energy, I have a feeling already, so we'll get on. Oh, we've got already a bunch of cards turned over here, so I'll just flip them back around. This is from the other reading. Okay, so we've got an exciting event with Gong. Okay, they're saying just say what you're feeling without us needing to give you anything else. So what I'm feeling is there's an X kind of energy in this person's energy. They might have recently split up with an X, and this X is still not over them, basically. That's what they're saying. So this is not to say that this person is dating multiple people at the same time, or that this person is in a relationship with someone else when they're asking you out. That's not the energy I'm getting at all. And this was a disappointing situation for this person. Maybe they got betrayed, or like being disappointed in whatever way. It was basically a disappointing ending in this connection in general. Oh yeah, we've got 10 to temporary situation. So this person being in their energy, that's temporary, because I think once this person gets serious with somebody else, they will back away. So this is something to keep in mind. I'm hearing some of you might even get messages from this person's ex as well. They're saying don't worry, basically. It's just that this person is jealous and they don't want you guys to be together. So unfortunately, this is not the most pleasant message to deliver, but it's something that you have to be wary of. Someone will gossip about your situation. So this person, the ex, that's the person that I'm getting. They will try and gossip to others or gossip to you to get you to like be put off by this person. And it says do not be tempted to lower your standard as well. So don't let this person just get away with it. That's what I'm kind of feeling, because you guys have high standards. You guys do operate in a way where you don't allow people to speak to you in a certain way, act towards you in a certain way. You don't allow that to happen. So, don't let this person disrespect you, basically, this ex. But also be honest what's happening with the person that's gonna ask you out on a date. This feels like, I don't know why exactly this would happen just because somebody asks you out on a date, or just because you go with someone on a date. It sounds like this ex is very insecure. They want to just deter people from even dating their ex, the person that's going to ask you out, and they want to make their life as difficult as possible. It's a very vindictive person. They just don't want to let this person go. But yeah, let's see what else we get. Let's move away from this X energy. So immediately we're starting with the 10 of Cups. So I do feel like this is somebody that you will like. It's somebody that really likes you. They see long-term potential with you. And I do see them inviting you to an exciting event with the Gong here. Or to an exciting place that you will have fun in. This is a very healing energy. This is a very healing connection. I don't think this X energy is gonna be that much of a bother to you guys, because as long as you're able to just set boundaries, be like, hey, this is not okay, like you really need to, like, because again, like you guys aren't like this person that's asking you on a date, like you're not together. They just asked you on a date. Maybe you went on a date already, and then this ex heard something and be like, oh, just like, you know, no, 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 no. And it's like, cool, but like that, this, none of this is your business kind of thing. What 10 of Wands? To me, this signifies that you won't have to carry it all on your own anymore. You won't have to be so independent always and kind of have everything handled. And with the 5 of Wands here, it's very like teamwork energy. It can be energy of conflict as well, but I'm not feeling conflict here. Apart from the ex randomly trying to infiltrate this reading, and I'm like, okay, just we moved away. We moved away from that energy already. But between you and this person that's asking you now, this is a very teamwork kind of connection. Like I said, when this message happens, you'll be able to go to this person and be like, hey, this happened. And they're saying that you can trust what this person is saying as well. Like, it's, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry them dating multiple people at the same time. None of that. You won't have to carry all your burdens on your own, and they won't have to carry all of their burdens on their own. But yeah, this is who's asking you on a date. They're asking out on an exciting event. Again, maybe there might be, at that event, there might be like some sort of group activities as well. Could be a dance of some sort, like a Kaylee or, I don't know, salsa dancing or something like that. They're saying, got justice. So this feels like karmic justice to both of you. Yeah, this feels like karmic justice to both of you guys. It really felt like an old cycle has now ended when it comes to love, and a new chapter is now beginning. Very healing energy, very nurturing energy. This person will be quite attentive on the date as well. They're gonna make sure that you're feeling okay, that everything's all right. They're gonna be checking in with you. Okay, we'll just take the top card from here. We got the Fool. And there we go, this brand new start. And you will both will have to take a risk on each other. They're saying both will need to take a risk on each other. Because love requires risk, and that's okay. And this is a very intuitive connection as well. And the feminine in this connection in general is coming through as the High Priestess. Very, very intuitive. Strong Libra placements as well. And strong... Well, that's it. That's all I'm hearing. So, like I said, you feel it coming. You really feel it coming. But I'm not getting any, like, constant new information coming through. So I'm just waiting for the next card. So I got 2 of Swords. So when this communication from the ex comes in, like, you will have a choice to just move away from this altogether. Or you will have a choice to kind of stay and see where it goes and see what actually happens. And if you stay, like I said, it is a risk, but it sounds like you'll be reaping the rewards of all of your hard work that you have put on yourself, including this person as well. This person is actually going to put in the work and put in the effort to court you, to show you attention, to show you care and affection, that they're interested. But they won't want to rush into anything because they've done that in the past and it hasn't worked out. So they will want to take it fairly slowly. Again, which for you it's going to be a green flag because of what will happen with the ex. This ex will be, they're saying there will be justice in that situation because we do have this fire sign feminine that's coming through as the ex, and because this person is coming through as the masculine here. Mm-hmm. There will be justice in that situation, and this person will be removed from your connection, whether it's by spirit or whether it is by this person stepping up or whether it is by just being blocked in general. And this person is going to be very generous with you, but it will also be like an equal give and take. I feel like you will want to give to them as well. It's not just going to be one-sided where they give and get nothing in return. No, but I don't think like you're that kind of person anyway. You wouldn't just like take without giving anything back anyway, in a connection. So yeah, this is who's asking you out on a date next. I'm sorry that there's going to be a hiccup with the ex-partner there, but you know, this is real life. Nothing's perfect. And just take it slow. Just take one day at a time. Talk to this person. Be open about it. How you're actually feeling. Don't be scared. This person is very like emotionally well-rounded. But yeah, they're saying they could be quite busy in their day-to-day life as well, so that might be one of the reasons why things will be going slow between you two. But I do feel like once things fully get off the ground, you will be starting this beautiful new chapter of equal give and take, in this connection, in this healing connection, if I may say. So yeah, this is all that I have for my pile number 2s. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments if it did. No worries if it didn't. Just pick another pile or pick another reading altogether. And if you like my vibe, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow. I really appreciate each and every one of you, especially your subscribes. Your subscribes are really makes the channel grow. And yeah, I'm just truly humbled to see the growth and to see how far we've come already. Considering I've not even been doing this a year. It's been less than a year, and yeah, it's just tremendous. So yeah, and if you would like a personal reading, you can just email me or DM me on Instagram. All the info's in the description box down below with prices and everything. So yeah, this is all I have from my pile number 2s, and I will see you in another reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3s. So it shows this blue piece of Murano glass. This is your pile. So let's see who is asking you out on a date next. So we have insight with number 11. So this is a soulmate energy immediately coming through. But let's tap into your energy for a sec. They're saying Ice Queen, Ice King. So you could have been on your own, single for a long time. What you consider a long time, you know, for some people a year is a long time. For other people it's 10 years, that's a long time, or 5 years. But yeah, I'm feeling at least a year that you've been single for now. And you could be life path number 11. You could be life path number 2. You could be born on the 2nd or 11th of any month as well, or the month of February or November as well. I mean, this person could be as well. Those months or those life path numbers, or the month of February and November could be significant for this connection, or when about like asking out and stuff like that. But I feel like you are a very insightful person. You're able to self-reflect. You have accountability. You also have self-compassion. You don't judge yourself or others too harshly. And you're working on that inner monologue of that inner self-talk at the moment. So you understand that we can be our own worst critics sometimes, and well, oftentimes rather, and you realize that that's not healthy, because you would never speak to your friend or to your loved one the way you sometimes speak to yourself. And you're supposed to love yourself, right? So this is something that you're working on. I can really feel that. And you're also working on opening that heart chakra, opening that beautiful, beautiful heart of yours again. Because, the way you are today, it's not because of an easy life. Of course, there have been experiences in your life that forced you to, you know, guard yourself and protect yourself the best you could, with the tools you had at the time, right? But they're saying it, like, being so closed off and being so cautious all the time isn't serving you anymore. And now you're working towards, you know, not being as cautious, not being as fearful of new connections, not assuming that things will go wrong, because you're immediately then rejecting the person or rejecting the situation. But it's in turn you're rejecting yourself in a way, because you're not giving even yourself a chance to trust yourself, to be able to handle difficult or different situations, different people, seeing the red flags, because you're more than capable of seeing the red flags with all the insight that you have and all the work that you've done on yourself. They're saying you're more than capable, and it's time that you put that knowledge and that work into practice. So yeah, somebody needed to hear that. But maybe with this person who's asking you on a date next, you'll be able to, you know, open up a wee bit and open that heart chakra of yours, open that heart in general of yours. So we've got heart-to-heart conversations, and that's exactly what is happening. This is somebody that you can speak to for hours on end, into the wee hours of the night. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Beautiful energy, guys. So we've got scarcity tactics. So we'll put that here. Then we got storyteller, with light attribute being ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols, and shadow attribute being making up tales that harm others. So again, like, this very good conversationalist. You are a very good conversationalist, but this person is also a very good conversationalist. And like I said, you'll be able to talk for hours. So definitely nobody's gonna be bored on this side. And with ninth house, we've got exploration, number 47. So you could be 47 years old or in your 40s. No worries if you're not. Could also be life path. Oh, this is again life path number 11. We're coming through on life path number 2. Okay. So very similar numerology in this card as well. I feel like you're well traveled and this person is well traveled, and you both are quite culturally cosmopolitan. You could be third culture kids as well, or one of you could be. But yeah, lots of like travel, adventure energy, having explored life, explored the world, having lived many lives in this lifetime as well. As in, like, had many jobs, lived in many places. Very interesting people, both of you. You will definitely connect on a lot of things when it comes to your life experiences. With the scarcity tactics here, I'm not sure. The first message that I got was basically that this person is coming through quite strategic. So they might appear to be really busy, or that they, you know, let's say like you're trying to organize a date and they're like, oh no, like I'm really busy that day, like can we do another day? But it doesn't feel entirely true. Maybe they want to appear like that they're like hot shit, but I see this more funny than it is malicious. I think they just want to appear to you that they're like super sought after, their schedule is super sought after, and, you know, to like kind of raise their value in a way. This is a very weird energy. I mean, listen, guys, nobody's perfect, right? I mean, this person, just because we wouldn't do that just to appear a certain way doesn't mean that nobody else would. But this is just to kind of be like, to appear more desirable. Which, if it works or not, I don't know. Only you can tell me if it works on you or not. But this is just to say, like, no, this person's not actually that busy. They might be busy, of course. Like we're all busy, but in a way, you know. But I think the way this person might be presenting might be a bit like, oh god, how busy is this person? So they might be shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here, where you're like, does this person even like have time for me or not? Another message. So this is not going to be for everybody, like this thing that I just said. Another message that I'm getting is that this person thinks that you're very sought after, and that they'd better move in quickly and grab their opportunity while they still can, because you might be like swept off your feet by somebody else soon. Which is fine. I don't see anything wrong with that personally, but yeah. We like kings that move quickly. That actually show that they're interested, right? But yeah, like I think you will connect on like by your conversations first, and then it will move towards dating. Maybe you already know each other. I don't know that. So we got fair woman, dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So you could be the fair woman, because I'm feeling that most of you are feminine watching this. But again, like, this is not about gender, this is about energy. So if you are a fair woman but you have masculine energy, dominant, we all have both, then this could be you. No, sorry. So if you are a fair woman, then that's fair. Like, obviously this is you. But like, if like you are into women, that's what I wanted to say. This woman has masculine energy, and this is a fair woman. God, I got there eventually, right? So got scissors, disappointment, and some affair. I feel like there's just been a lot of disappointment in love for both of you in general. And this is something that you could connect on, actually. Another message I'm getting, you could be meeting through a woman. So we've got dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So one clue who this person is that, again, they might be quite financially stable. Due to like their investments paying off, they're coming through as quite a successful energy here. Okay. And we've got July. If you're watching this in real time, then this could be an indication of when it's happening. We've got success. And we've got eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. So you will connect with each other on how you overcame obstacles in your life. You might talk about finances, about investing, about business in general. You might meet through work as well. That's a possibility, but it won't be for everybody. You might meet through a coworker. So like a coworker could introduce you, or you already have. Again, it's just for some of you, not all of you. But yeah, a lot of deep conversations about how you overcame your struggles, about what worked, what not didn't work, about disappointments in love that you went through. So this feels kind of like you are meeting through maybe other people, and you're connecting that way, instead of like immediately just this person approaching you and asking on a date. I feel like there is a bit of a build up to that beforehand. So like having those conversations, maybe texting each other, calling each other, and then this person asks you out on a date. I'm feeling a lot of like talking about finances. Again, take what resonates. If it's not something you would talk about with somebody that you don't know that well, then don't take that message. But for some of you, it's relevant to your situation, and yeah, the way you live your life in general. You could literally be teaching other people like about finances, about financial education, about investing. You know, it just because the average person is not advised to talk about their finances from the get-go doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to you. that doesn't mean it applies to you or your situation. That's what I wanted to say. So this person could trip up over their words, or you could be when you're talking, because they might be nervous because they're like so attracted to you as well. Again, you won't know this, but this is like a sign if they do trip up on their words that they're nervous and that they're attracted to you. So we've got Five of Swords and we've got Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, lots of hardship that you've been through in your lives, both of you. This is something you will really connect on. I don't feel like it's trauma dumping or trauma bonding. Nothing like that. It feels like just genuine, open, vulnerable conversations. With the Eight of Pentacles in general, like, again, you're both very hardworking. You take pride in your craft. You put in the effort. And again, this is something you connect on. So you might, at first, so you might connect with each other and meet and like maybe have a few deeper conversations or one deep conversation. And then you will kind of go your separate ways. Let's say you meet at an event or through friends, through a gathering, through a coworker, whatever that may be. And then you part ways. So there might be some, this could have already happened, and I'm just confirming like your intuition, and then you won't talk for a while, but then they're saying you will reconnect after, or this person will reconnect with you in July. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching. Okay, so we've got this card here, so we've got Judgment. So exactly, Judgment is a card of second chances. This person could have missed their chance the first time, but the Judgment is all about going back, second chances, second tries. So this person will shoot their shot again and they will not miss. I've got the Empress, so the feminine is coming through as the Empress in this connection. So the masculine is going to make the first move here. The masculine is coming back for that second chance. It's got the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords. So basically, there has been like a change of perspective for this person. Maybe they were like a bit weird when it comes to asking people out before. Maybe they were like, oh, I need certain signs from a feminine before I can do it, or I don't want to do it at all, or you know, or the feminine should ask me out, something like that. This is just due to fear of rejection, like inner things that they needed to work through. But this period of time that you'll be away from each other, I don't know how long it will be. It could be like less than a month, like a few weeks, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like a year or anything like that. But this period of time, they take in that for self-reflection and be like, hey, actually, like, if I'm not taking chances, then I'm not gonna succeed either way. I'm kind of rejecting myself, so I need to move. And they manifest and they act towards the second chance, towards you. Yeah, the masculine could be slightly younger than the feminine. They don't have to be, but for most of you, the masculine is slightly younger than the feminine. Strong fire sign placements. The feminine is coming through as a strong Gemini placements, Sun, Rising, or Venus. And this person is literally like, the time you're apart, the time you're not talking, they're like in their head about the feminine. They're thinking about, oh my god, did I just fall in love? Oh my god. So they're kind of like anxious about it. Again, you will never know about this, guys. And they're saying like, I have to take responsibility for my own life, and if I want something, I need to go and get it. And that's exactly what they're going to do, and they're going to ask you out on a date. And this feels fated. This time apart feels fated for us. It was always meant to happen because this person needed to learn this lesson, because they knew that they're dealing with an Empress, and the Empress is sitting there in her receptive energy. Again, not about gender, just about energy, guys. I've got the Sun, and they choose happiness. They choose themselves. and they move forward. They're very attracted to, they're very attracted to the feminine. I feel like the masculine likes the feminine more than, the feminine likes them. But there is a lot of potential here for actual love and emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups here. So in a way, this person is going to overcome their own little troubles, their own little struggles, without the feminine even knowing. Because the feminine is just like minding her business, maybe focusing on her own business literally as well, because I'm really feeling entrepreneurial energy in this pile, guys. A lot of entrepreneurial energy for both of them. Both of you, I mean. And there's some sort of awakening that's happening for the masculine while this kind of period of no contact happens. Like I said, it could be like a matter of weeks. It doesn't have to be like months or years of no contact. No. There's just some sort of things that they need to realize in that amount of time, and once they do, they're good to go. And this is all faded. This is all part of the plan. But yeah, strong work vibes. So like meeting through a coworker, meeting through work, meeting through some sort of collaboration. Could be a client, could be an ex-client, could be an ex-coworker. Insert your situation, basically. For a lot of you, this already has happened and there's been like no contact. But the feminine, like I said, the feminine isn't really thinking about the masculine that much. And if she is, like, it's not obsessive at all. It's very, very, I would say, mature. So this is kind of hidden from the feminine because I don't think she expects this. Because again, she's minding her own business. And most of you are watching that you are feminine. Alright, this is all that I have from my pile number 3s. I hope it resonated. No worries if it didn't, just pick another pile or pick another reading. And if it did, let me know in the comments. And if you like my vibe, please actually comment and subscribe. Everything and anything else to Channel Girl. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I just love you all. I'm so humbled always by your support. And your subscribes mean the absolute world to me. And they help this channel grow immensely. So if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do so if you would like to see more. And if you like a personal reading from me, then you can email me or DM me on Instagram. All the info is in the description box down below. So I hope you have a lovely day or night whenever you're watching, and I will see you in another reading. Bye, guys. So hi, pile number 4. So whoever chose this piece of Murano glass, this is your pile. Okay. So let's see what we're getting for you here. So we've got number 53. We've got bridge with bridge quartz. So you could be 53 years old or 35 or in your 30s or 50s. No worries if you're not. This is just for extra confirmation. You could be born on the 3rd, 5th, or 8th of any month. You could be life path number 8 as well. Or you could be born in March, May, or August. Or this person could be born in those months as well. Or those months in general could be significant, so March, May, or August. I'm getting the name Bridget, or the show Bridgerton. Maybe you're watching it, or recently watched it, or rewatching it, whatever that may be. Or the whole show and its themes are relevant to the person that is going to ask you out on a date next. Maybe it's some sort of forbidden love or unusual attraction or intense love, intense connection. Or maybe this person, like in season 2, for example, maybe this person was meant to like date somebody else, but then they fall for you. Drama immediately. But let's tap into your energy. Very intuitive pile, guys. I feel like you are able to read people quite well. You can tell people's intentions pretty early on. And this has served you really well in life. I feel like you're able to move away from situations that don't serve you anymore, or people that you're getting weird vibes off. Like, you don't let people like use you for their own gain, because you're able to pick that up really easily, or manipulate you as well. You don't let people do that to you. Lots of B names, R names, D names, and G names, or surnames as well, for you or this person. Some E names as well, like Ewan or Edward. Let's see what else we got. So for you, for pile number 4, because like all 4 piles had like different stuff coming out when I was preparing the oracle cards. And for you guys, like all of the oracle cards pretty much came out with 2 cards. So I kept like 2 cards for one, but I wasn't going to take like 2 cards for every single like oracle card deck. But it was really interesting. So maybe 2 people are asking you out, or like everything comes in 2s in your life. Something with the number 2. Maybe you could be seeing a lot of 2s as well. Because we look at different things. It's not just the meaning of the cards. We look at everything when it comes to these readings. So got attraction and got children. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and with children, your love life is being affected by children. So I mean, you could have children, this person could have children or a child, but immense attraction here, and you are manifesting this person into your life. If nobody has children, because of course not everybody will have children here, then you will awaken your inner children, and you will like let your inner children play with this connection here. So got legal issues, we got court, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. So this person or you could be a lawyer or a judge or work in the legal system. Somebody could be a Libra here as well. But I'm also seeing the judgment card in general in tarot. So this is like almost karmic justice coming to both of you, this connection, because I'm not feeling like anybody is like a criminal here. It's light energy, you know. I'm not getting that at all. So got Pallas Athena with number 30. So definitely strong people in their 30s energy. Could be 30, or this person could be 30. Very deep thinkers. Lapath number 3 could be significant as well, or it could be seeing a lot of 3s as well as 2s. If you are, then this is in regards to this connection, this person that's about to ask you out on a date. Next. This person has been thinking about you, they're saying as well. You could have been thinking about this person as well. I'm not sure if you know them or not. Well, artists, so light attributes for artists are expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. And shadow attributes are using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. Okay, so the energy that I'm getting from this pile is that this person is not where they want to be financially. And they could be an artist, literally. I mean, we could take this literally as an archetype. They could be in the creative field. You could be in the creative field as well. Whether it's a musician, a writer, a filmmaker, videographer, graphic designer, any sort of creative kind of field. And this is something that you or they do for a living. For money, for living. And that could result in like some months being good, some months being not so good financially. They could have had people steal their work in the past. So that this could be the legal stuff as well. This one. So a handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So this feels like a newer energy. A meeting with a stranger, they're saying, could be important. This feels like a newer energy. Or maybe you recently met. As in, like, this is not like an old person. that you've known for a long time. That's what I mean, not by age. Old connection, that's what I wanted to say. So got 10th, temporary situation. This person could be like in temporary housing, because I'm seeing like this literally like as a tent. This person could have even been homeless at one point in time, or you could have been, where you were misplaced. We got ink pot. We got May as well, but I didn't take that. So we got problems to be resolved with ink pot. We got throne, position of authority. So I feel like this person has quite a good reputation in their community, in their job, in whatever they do. I feel like they're recognized. If, like I said, if they're in a creative field, they're recognized. So we've got jug, lighthearted, carefree time. So this person will invite you on a date. That's like quite a lighthearted theme. They will want to have fun with you. They will want to have light conversations. This person is quite fun to hang out with in general, they're saying. We got ear, good news. Okay, and we wanted this one as well. We got dragon with beware of self-delusion. I think this person could like struggle with self-esteem a little bit. They won't express that, but deep down. And they might see themselves as not as desirable or attractive as you are. They could think that you're out of their league, they're saying. Again, guys, we're tapping into somebody's deepest thoughts. Of course, nobody's gonna go and outright say that to you. But there's some sort of good news when it comes to this asking you out on a date. I feel like you will welcome this. You will think that this is good news to you. Or because you accept, this person will be like, oh my God, that's great news. Remember, guys, I'm tapping into both light and shadow aspects of people, so don't come at me in the comments like, oh my God, I would never be with somebody who doesn't have good self-esteem and stuff like that, as if like you've never slipped up when it comes to inner feelings, inner thoughts, and thought that you're perfect all the time. It's only, this message, by the way, is only for those who thought that, because if I'm not coming at you here. It's just that I'm saying nobody's perfect. That's what I'm saying. And we need to be compassionate, not just towards ourselves, but also towards other people, because other people also deserve love. And again, we all have agency over our own lives. So if we don't want somebody to be with somebody, we don't have to. We can just say no. So this person has recently gone through some sort of like hard changes. So I feel like this is to do with their housing situation. And this is just a confirmation for those of you who maybe know this person. And maybe they finally found a place where they can reside more permanently. Or maybe that they're about to move, or that they have to move because maybe their rent is too high or something like that. I don't think this person owned a home before. Maybe they bought a home now finally as well. It will be different for each and every one of you. So the feminine in this connection is coming through as a fire sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So that's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And the masculine is coming through as a younger earth sign, Sun, Rising, or Venus. So that is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. there is an equal give and take in this exchange. So this person will put the effort in, and you won't have to worry about like them not trying or not showing attention, affection, all that good stuff. But then we got the Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Okay. Maybe this person had like made some quite impulsive decisions in the past with the King of Wands here. And they have put an end to that because obviously it got them to an unstable financial situation. So now they're being more mindful when it comes to the decisions they're making. Essentially, they've learned their lessons. Both people in this connection are coming through as single as well. Oops. So I'll take. And both people in this connection just haven't met that many people they're like properly interested in. It just felt quite meh. So they've been walking away from like all these connections, all these people that don't serve them anymore. And they haven't settled. That's what they're saying. They haven't settled for anybody. Just because, basically just for the sake of settling. That's what I want to say. So it looks like this is like a pleasant surprise for both of you, as in like meeting somebody that you're actually like attracted to, that you're actually interested in, that you would like to see where it goes with the Ace of Pentacles here, that you would like to put in the effort for. This masculine in this connection has definitely been through it, and when it comes to love, but the feminine has been through it even more. They're saying the feminine is done, is done basically. The feminine is like, honestly, like not taking any shit from anybody. She's like, if you don't come at me correct, I won't even entertain anything with you. But I think like this masculine, like I said, they've learned from their own mistakes in the past. They've learned that they need to plan ahead, that they need to like be a bit more grounded. And they're a very passionate individual, but because of their passion and their, their zest for life, they're now learning to ground themselves and to be a bit more like calm, and I don't know how to even like explain that energy. Yeah, they're learning to ground themselves. They're going to go slow, learning to go slower, not overwork themselves. Because I think they've mastered now like this fiery side of them, but now they want to master the calmer side of them so they can unite both and make the most of it, make the most of their strongest aspects. This is definitely a soulmate connection that's coming through with the Six of Cups here. And it's coming soon. They're saying it's coming really soon. The feminine needs to be less defensive when it comes to this connection in general. Because like I said, the feminine's been through a lot and she might be a bit wary of this masculine asking her out. Again, it's not about gender, it's just about energy. I'm also called to say not to worry about their financial situation, because like I said, they're now working on it. They're not at a king level when it comes to the whole monetary side, but they're at a knight level, which is getting there. It's moving there slowly but surely. They're either paying off their debts or they've already paid off their debts. Like I said, they are getting more stable housing, or like moving to a place where they're gonna stay longer because this person might have moved around a lot. I'm definitely feeling like a lot of like free spirited people that are trying, like, that are called to settle down now, like in one place, not necessarily in a relationship, but this person wants to settle down in a relationship as well. They just haven't met anybody they would like to until they met you. So now they're working towards that. They're working towards a more balanced life, which is a beautiful place to be. Because, with artists, it can be, you get distracted with things, you get swept up in different projects, and then you find yourself in places that aren't ideal sometimes as well, and especially when we're younger. But yeah, there's definitely like already quite a bit of maturity with this person. So yeah, it's up to you what you want to do with this information. Obviously, you don't have to go out with anybody, but this feels pretty genuine, honestly, because this person is actually taking the steps to, like I said, be grounded, sort out their finances, get to a really good financial place, because I see that in their future, with the Knight of Pentacles here. And they're actually also generous themselves, like as a person. So there's lots of positive attributes there. But yeah, because of their financial situation, because it's not like where they want it to be, we're not saying that it's horrible. It might just not become, but it is a bit of a sore subject for them in the sense of their self-worth. And yeah, but nothing that's, you know, irredeemable, or that they cannot improve, or that they cannot work on, because they are putting in the work, they're working on it. And yeah, like I said, nobody's perfect. We're looking at real people here and at real life situations. So yeah, this is all that I have for my pile number 4s. I hope it resonated. No worries if it didn't, just pick another pile or pick another reading. Yeah, it's all good. And if it did, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about your situation. And if you like my vibe, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow. I really appreciate each and every one of you, especially your subscribes. Your subscribes are what really makes the channel grow. It's just been absolutely amazing to see everything, and everybody supporting the channel, everything. I don't know, like with this group, I'm like, the speech is kind of not speeching fully, but it's what it is. But yeah, thanks so much, guys, for your support. If you feel like subscribing, then please do so. Hit the notification bell down below. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box down below. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in another reading. Bye.